Hello everybody, let's try and find some areas, shall we? Again, it's going to be coming down to knowing the formulas, so let's just take a really quick, 1 minute and write all the formulas down. For a rectangle or a square, that's just going to be base times height. I'm going to do it up in the top corner up here, or not corner, top of the thing. The area of a triangle was base times height divided by 2. And the area of a circle was pi times radius squared. Okay, I think we're ready. So the first one, is this a rectangle, a triangle, or a circle? It's a rectangle, so we're going to use base times height. Area equals base times height. Which one's my base? Well, I'll make it 11 because it's the horizontal distance, so 11. Which one's my height? 4 because it's perpendicular to the base. So area is equal to 11 times 4. 44 feet, and it's a two-dimensional area, so 44 feet squared. I should mention, hey, while we're doing this, why don't you pause it, try it yourself, unpause it, do it with me. Then move to 3. Pause it, try it yourself, unpause it, do it with me. Let's actually try and practice. Don't just watch Mr. Grab do it for you. All right. This is, once again, a rectangle, so we're going to go area equals base times height, right? Just keep using that formula. Area equals, which one's the base? Well, the 10 is the horizontal, so 10. The height would be perpendicular to that, 8. So area equals 80, and we're working with meters, and we're finding a two-dimensional distance, so meters squared. Box it, move on. Okay, next one, here it is. This is a rectangle. Well, actually, this is a square, but it's the same formula. So area equals base times height. The base will be that horizontal distance, 12. The height will be the perpendicular distance to that, another 12. So 12 squared, that is 144 miles. This is a very big square. Miles, and since we're finding a two-dimensional distance, squared. Box it. You're good to go. All right, scrolling down. We got a triangle here. What was the triangle formula? All right, it was base times height divided by 2. Which one's the base? Which one's the height? Well, the base is going to be 11 because it's the horizontal distance. The height is going to be 9.4 because it's the one that is perpendicular to the base and vertical. So let's plug it in. 11 times 9.4 divided by 2. We'll use a good old-fashioned calculator. 11 times 9.4 is 103. So 103.4 divided by 2. That would be my area. And so area equals, take it back to the calculator, divide it by 2, 51.7. Bamskis. So once again, base times height divided by 2. All right. Next one. This is another triangle. Base times height divided by 2. Pause it. Try it yourself, please. Don't make me do it all for you. Okay. Plug it in. Base. Well, which one's horizontal, Mr. Grapp? None of them are horizontal. Well, I mean, if you crank your head, turn it a little bit, the 6 is horizontal, right? Or you could argue that the 5.2 is horizontal, as long as the 6 is vertical to that and perpendicular. Really? I really hope it's pretty clear that 6 would be the base here. If not, it's multiplication, so it really doesn't matter which order they go in, but the base is that outside horizontal side. This doesn't look horizontal, but again, if you just rotate the shape, it becomes horizontal. So don't let the word horizontal, screw you up. It's just It's just a quick way to remember. So base times that perpendicular distance, height, 6 times 5.2 divided by 2. I'm going to pull out that calculator again because heaven knows I don't know this off the top of my head. 6 times 5.2, 31.2, divided by 2. Area equals 31.2 divided by 2, 15.6. And we're working with feet, and it's a two-dimensional area, so feet squared. Boom. Goodness gracious, another triangle. How about some variety, Mr. Grab? Don't worry, I'll switch it up one more time after this. The area of a triangle, let's see if you can say it with me. 3, 2, 1. Base times height divided by 2. Nice work. Area equals base times height, so 12 times 4.4 divided by 2. That's the formula. You got to divide it by 2. Get the old handy-dandy calculator out. 12 times 4.4, 52.8. And we're end up dividing that by 2. To get me my final answer, take it back. Divided by 2. Divided by 2. 26.4. And we're working in meters. And we're multiplying them together, so meters squared. Boom. All right, ready for the switch up? One more switch up. Going on to circles. Woo! Circles, area. Let's see if I remember that one. Do you? Good. It's pi times the radius squared. And we need to have a little note. Let's remember that pi is equal, or roughly equal, to 3.14. It's approximately. So we're going to use that. All right, let's plug it in. Area equals 3.14 times, and what's my radius? 4 miles, so 4 squared. Area equals 3.14 times 16. And now we're going to pull out the old handy-dandy calculator. 3.14 times 16. 50.24. And again, since we didn't use pi exactly, this is about, it's approximately 50.24 miles and squared. Bam. Last one. Area equals pi times r squared. Area is going to be equal to 3.14 times r squared. What's my r? 10. And we're going to square it. 3.14 times 100. I don't need a calculator for this. Remember, when we're multiplying by tens, we just take the decimal and move it out, right? So let's do that for this one. Area equals 314 feet squared. Only remember, we're not using the full thing of pi, so it's approximately 314 feet squared. All right, sweet deal, folks. Area formulas. Again, know the 3 of them, and once you know them, all you do is you write them out, replace the variables with the correct numbers, and simplify and solve. Again, we're going to use these in the future to find the areas of 3-dimensional shapes. And that's what's going to come up in the next one. I'll see you there.